My name is Portia Hopkins, and my son's name is Decatur Sharp, and we started to see Dr. Brooks about 18 months ago. I could see a light in his eye, and I knew that something was there. 2 weeks after we'd seen Dr. Brooks, he slept in his own bed for the first time in about a year. And now here we are, 18 months later. I have a son who was questionably going to get through kindergarten, and now he's going to the first grade, and he's being evaluated for a talented and gifted program.
Just like my older daughter, she had dairy allergy, she had loose stool, and so I brought her to Dr. Brooks. She switched her to a non-dairy formula, corrected all her gastrointestinal problems, no more stomach pains, no more crying of my daughter. She's back to normal. Happy child. So, and we got it all corrected before it became a huge issue. So, I can't say enough good things about her. She knows what she's doing, that's for sure. So
she did a craniosacral therapy session with Nicholas and started to see some improvements in him. We started the series of biomedical supplements, started to see some more improvements in him. Not more than a full 2 weeks, they called me and said, "We don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, we have to establish new goals for Nicholas." He had mastered everything that was on the initial list as part of the screening that they did, almost 4 or 6 months earlier. And, within 2 weeks of starting the protocol of the changing of the diet, because I just went cold turkey. I did research. She said I had to do gluten-free, casein-free. And I was like, I don't have that kind of money. She said, Nicole, you really got to do it. And I said, I don't have the money. She said, just trust me. Try for a month. You've got to give it a month. I said, you got 2 weeks. She was like, okay. I started in 2 weeks. I did it over a 2-week period. And he literally started looking at me. He stopped stimming so much. He stopped being so self-injurious. He gained at least 50 new words to his vocabulary in 2 weeks.
As we've gone on, Dr. Brooks has given us hope, and through her treating him, we're able to have a child that can now, run around and play with his siblings, and she I don't know, through her, she was just able to. I feel like he's almost healed because of Dr. Brooks. I mean, we were looking at a child that I thought, gosh, nothing. He's going to be this way forever. And it was very, very lonely and hopeless. I felt like no one understood what I was going through. And I just kind of felt like, I don't know, like I was running into a brick wall. I didn't know what to do. And we found her. She gave us that hope that, no, autism is treatable. It is treatable. And you can move forward from this. And he will function like the rest of your children.
We noticed some changes in our son, Chase, and we weren't sure if he had autism or Asperger's. We weren't sure what was going on. Chase would go a week without going potty. His tummy was always real bloated and hard. As a baby, he had acid reflux. He had 3 seizures, ages like 1, 2, and 3. So we went on a gluten-free, casein-free diet. We've noticed huge progress. His focus, his social skills, he'll interact with us more. He can have a conversation with us, plays and interacts with his brother. They can laugh, or they can fight over a Star Wars toy and be silly and have fun and engage with one another. He will be affectionate towards me and tell me that he loves me.
As part of this journey here with us, many of our parents report back that their children have an increase in communicating with their siblings and peers, interact in ways they never have with them as parents, and overall increase in functionality. I want to welcome you to Whole Child Wellness.